Hi, I'm Carrie. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about some tips for narrating e-learning for children. Okay, so when you're doing an e-learning project for children, you have to bring a lot of life into the read. I recently did a job narrating some educational material for 3rd and 4th graders, and those are pretty young children, elementary age children. And you have to keep them engaged. First, there's some physical things that you can do to create the right kind of energy in your body. First, I recommend you stand. I've got a standing desk, so I can edit sitting down, but then when I narrate, I'm standing up. Next, I recommend that you smile because that immediately puts some happiness and some life into your voice, and that can actually be heard from the listener. And finally, support. So you don't want to do everything right from your throat. You want to take a nice tall column in your body, fill your belly up with air, engage those obliques, and really support your voice. Okay, so once you've got the physical down, the next thing is to think about is create a scenario in your mind of who you are and who you're talking to. I mean, yeah, you could just go read the copy, but it's not going to have a lot of life in it if you do it that way. What I do is I actually envision myself talking to a group of kids. If you're doing an e-learning project for kids, you're essentially being a teacher. So I will actually look around at the floor as though I'm talking to a bunch of kids and do some pre-sentences before I even get to the narration material, something along the lines of, "Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to school today. We're going to talk about math, and I'm so excited about it. Let's get into it." And then you start reading your copy. That puts you in the right frame of mind. It gives the read the right kind of energy. And then from there, just make sure that you're speaking very deliberately and using some great pronunciation because, again, this is educational material. We want them to understand it. And also, of course, for children, the pace should be just a little slower than your typical talking pace. Okay, with all that said, here's an example of some actual behind-the-scenes footage of me narrating a recent children's e-learning project. Enjoy. Renaming is a really useful skill to help us when we are counting numbers and calculating answers. Renaming lets you represent the same number in different ways. It's easier to solve the equation when you realize you can rename 147 as 100, 3 tens, and 17 ones. So, do you think you're ready to try renaming some numbers? Try this one. And remember to visualize the smaller units inside the larger units. Okay, so remember, stand, smile, support, and think of the scenario that you're in. I hope that helps today. See you next time.